Being Logical, A Guide to Good Thinking by D.Q. McInerny is a concise yet profound exploration of the principles of logical reasoning. The book provides readers with a clear framework for thinking rationally, identifying faulty reasoning, and improving their decision-making skills. McInerny emphasizes the importance of logic in everyday life, arguing that clear thinking leads to better communication, problem-solving, and overall intelligence. The book begins by defining logic as the science of correct reasoning. McInerny explains that logic is not just an academic discipline but a practical skill that everyone can use. He emphasizes that thinking logically requires discipline, self-awareness, and a commitment to truth. He introduces the idea that good thinking is built on clarity, precision, and structure. McInerny stresses the significance of observation as the foundation of logical thought. Before one can think rationally, one must accurately perceive reality. He argues that careful observation prevents misunderstandings and errors in judgment. The ability to see things as they truly are is a crucial skill in logical reasoning. The book explores the role of language in logic. McInerny explains that clear, precise language is essential for sound reasoning. He warns against ambiguous or vague terms, which can lead to confusion and misinterpretation. He encourages readers to be mindful of the words they use and to strive for accuracy in their communication. Another key point McInerny discusses is the importance of defining terms. He argues that many logical fallacies arise because people fail to define their terms properly. He encourages readers to always clarify their concepts before engaging in debates or discussions. Precise definitions prevent misunderstandings and strengthen arguments. McInerny also highlights the importance of premises in logical reasoning. He explains that a strong argument is built on true and relevant premises. If the foundation of an argument is weak, the entire argument collapses. He teaches readers how to evaluate the strength of premises and avoid basing conclusions on faulty assumptions. The book delves into the principles of deduction and induction. McInerny explains that deduction involves deriving a conclusion from general principles, while induction involves drawing general conclusions from specific observations. He demonstrates how these two methods of reasoning complement each other and are essential for logical thinking. A major theme in the book is the avoidance of logical fallacies. McInerny identifies common fallacies, such as circular reasoning, false dilemmas, and straw man arguments. He provides examples of each and explains how they can distort thinking. By learning to recognize and avoid fallacies, readers can strengthen their reasoning skills. McInerny warns against emotional reasoning. While emotions are an important part of human experience, he argues that they should not dictate logical decisions. He explains that clear thinking requires separating emotions from facts. He advises readers to remain objective and to base their judgments on evidence rather than personal feelings. Another essential lesson in the book is the importance of consistency in reasoning. McInerny emphasizes that logical thinkers must avoid contradictions and maintain coherence in their arguments. He explains that inconsistency weakens credibility and leads to confusion. Logical thinkers must ensure that their beliefs and statements align logically. The book also addresses the dangers of making assumptions. McInerny warns that assumptions often lead to faulty conclusions. He advises readers to question their assumptions and verify their beliefs before accepting them as truth. He emphasizes the value of skepticism in logical reasoning. McInerny explores the concept of probability in reasoning. He explains that not all arguments are absolutely certain and that many conclusions are based on probability rather than certainty. He teaches readers how to assess the likelihood of an event or claim based on evidence and logical analysis. The book discusses the role of argumentation in logical thinking. McInerny explains that a good argument is not about winning but about arriving at the truth. He encourages readers to engage in rational discussions, listen to opposing viewpoints, and remain open to changing their minds when presented with better evidence. McInerny stresses the importance of intellectual humility. He explains that logical thinkers must be willing to admit when they are wrong and to revise their beliefs based on new evidence. He warns against arrogance and stubbornness, which can prevent people from thinking clearly and rationally. Toward the end of the book, McInerny discusses the practical applications of logic. He explains how logical thinking can improve decision-making in everyday life, from personal relationships to professional settings. He argues that logic is not just an abstract skill but a valuable tool for navigating the complexities of the world. In conclusion, being logical is a powerful guide to rational thinking. McInerny provides readers with essential tools for clear reasoning, critical analysis, and effective communication. By following the principles of logic, individuals can enhance their intellectual discipline, avoid common reasoning errors, and make better decisions. The book serves as an invaluable resource for anyone seeking to think more clearly and logically.